So what can I say about the vacuum cleaner after using it for last few weeks? There is a lot of great things about it. In general, I can recommend it to you straight away. Well, you may say it's a little bit too early since you're using it for good few weeks. Yes, you're right. So in terms of longevity, I cannot tell you yet, but in terms of practicality, definitely it's something that someone with large spaces, large open spaces, without very thick carpets, should have. This type of vacuum cleaner or another, I cannot say too much about other types since I have not tried them. I can tell you that this one is so far is worth its price. Why? Well, it is very thorough. It gets to a majority of spaces. It at least attempts to vacuum all nooks and crannies. It doesn't omit any space unless it cannot fit there. And even then, it tries to get as close to it as possible. I'm lucky enough to have quite large open space here with fairly tall furniture. Not all of them it can fit under, but for most of them. And thanks to the application that provides a very accurate map of what was vacuumed, I can tell you that it gets almost everywhere. The only areas that it cannot get, as I said, are the ones that it is too high to get under. What's great about it also is the application that gives you that map, that thanks to which you can tell which areas were vacuumed, which weren't. Why it's important? Well, if you, for example, forget to leave the door open or open enough for it to get inside, or sometimes it shuts the door by itself, you will see that thanks to the map. And then you can just put the vacuum there, start the program, and it will vacuum that left space. This is great. Well, another great thing is that it has two sensors. One is the laser sensor that discovers the area to clean. It marks its edges and then allows it to avoid any obstacles. With a few exemptions though. First of all, sometimes it happens that because the laser is on top of the vacuum cleaner, it thinks that it cannot get too close to certain area because it discovers obstacle, but in fact there is just enough space for it to get under. Second reason where the laser is not extremely useful is the area where you've got mirrors. It doesn't discover mirrors as wall. It thinks that there is another room behind it, so it will attempt to vacuum it. Now, luckily there is another sensor, which is a touch sensor or bumper sensor, which will help it to discover that that's not the case. There is a wall. Now it's very gentle, so it won't hit it very hard, and as soon as the bumper sensor is engaged, it turns and tries another way. Now it will take it a little bit of time to cover that area because of that mirror, but at some point it will finish it. Well, I would probably like it to remember or learn the obstacles, maybe, so the next time it get there it won't even attempt to go through it, although you know the layout of the room sometimes changes and you would want it to go through it thoroughly again. What else? All operations are extremely easy. the voice information in good English are very helpful as well. Just to show you one of the examples. So this is the cover that has to be removed to remove the dustbin.
Dustbin removed. Dustbin installed.
As simple as that. The dustbin is see-through, so you can see straight away how full it is. Thanks to it, we can see how much dust is being collected here every day. We programmed it the way that it vacuums when we are away every second day, and every single time there is something inside the dustbin. That's another thing. The programming function is very helpful. The vacuum cleaner can be sometimes quite noisy, depending on which mode you set it up, of course. It has 4 modes: quiet, balanced, turbo and max. Well, it's not very clear in the user manual. I thought initially that it describes the speed of the vacuum cleaner, where in fact it describes the suction force of the vacuum cleaner. So the higher level, the higher suction, and also the noise. So why I say it's very helpful to have the schedule, because you can do the vacuuming while you're away. Another good thing about the app is the information that it sends to your phone once the cleaning started, as well as information about any errors that are triggered. For example, when you forget to remove certain type of material from the floor, like a towel, like we had in the past, and it got into the wheels and blocked the vacuum cleaner, which at some point stopped, sent the error message, and we knew that we have to start it again when we come back home. So what else? Well, it discovers the charging station. It's really good. There are small things that could have been better. As you can probably see, the edges of the bumper are scratched or dirty a little bit. This is because it just hits things and moves and tries to get as close to them, which is, I guess, a good thing. If you want to use it for, let's say, first floor, or where you've got some areas where it can fall, you have to get another magnetic tape that will tell the vacuum cleaner, no, you cannot go there. Which is another money that you have to spend on it. So probably if your house is looks like that, it makes sense to buy it straight away, so you don't have to wait another few weeks for it to get. Now, I bought it on AliExpress, which is like Chinese version of Amazon. The problem with that is that it takes approximately 2 weeks to get to Europe. So you know, it's worth waiting for it, but as I said, if you're buying it, buy it with spares and buy it with that magnetic tape if you have to use it. What else? It can go through certain types or height of obstacles. It cannot be too high. It will go through some low, not very dense carpets, you know, but it won't go through edges like this one here, for example, which sometimes is good. Sometimes it means that you've got some vacuuming left for yourself to finish. Okay, I think that should be it for today. If I discover something new about it, if something happens that disappoints me with this vacuum cleaner, I will definitely let you know about it. Let me know if you want to hear a bit more about it. Ask questions. I love answering them. Ask questions about this product or any other products that I presented to you. Tell me if you want to see another video on some topic that I can help you with. Have a great day, guys.